I, Vishwarupa Rath, welcome you all to the digital media platform of Uday India. The festival of Janmashtami is being celebrated today all over the nation. Krishna devotees are gathered in temples of Mathura, Vrindavan, Dwarka, Jaipur, Anand, and Delhi. On the auspicious occasion of Janmashtami, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted the people and wished happiness, prosperity, and well being for each and every countryman. This morning, CBI raided Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia over liquor policy. The agency has filed an FIR and is investigating allegations of corruption in the New Delhi excise policy launched by the AAP government in November. This morning, Mr. Sisodia tweeted about CBI being at his residence and that he will cooperate with the probe agency. AAP has accused BJP of relentlessly targeting its ministers as part of its political plan to crush rivals. Chief Minister Kejriwal said that the CBI landed at Mr. Sisodia's doorsteps the day on which the Delhi education model was praised, and Manish Sisodia's picture was printed on the front page of America's largest newspaper, New York Times. Targeting the Arvind Kejriwal government, Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta said they have claimed that government is earning profit due to the new excise policy. But we have been saying from day one that there is corruption and policy has been brought to benefit the liquor mafia. CBI raids are proof of this corruption. The CBI commends its searches at Manish Sisodia's residence in connection with irregularities in the excise policy of 2021 to 22. According to the sources, raids are done at nearly 20 locations across the national capital. Manish Sisodia is in the charge of excise department. Sources say that the CBI took this action after registering an FIR. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed the Har Ghar Jal Utsav under Jal Jeevan Mission via a video message. PM said that 10 crore rural households of the country have been connected to piped clean water facility. He also informed that Goa now becomes the first Har Ghar Jal certified state. Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu became the first union territories to achieve the feat. 1 lakh villages in different states of the country have turned ODF plus. There cannot be a better beginning of Amrit Kal, Modi said. 7 crore rural households connected with the piped water in just 3 years compared to just 3 crore households in 7 decades. Jal Jeevan Abhiyan is not just a government scheme, but it is a scheme run by community, for the community. People's power, women power, and power of technology are powering the Jal Jeevan mission. Nitish Kumar met Lalu Yadav for the first time since their parties reunited last week to form a new government in Bihar. Nitish Kumar claimed that they were together and will stay together. Nitish Kumar took oath on August 10 as chief minister of a new government with Lalu Yadav's party, RJD, after breaking up with BJP. Lalu Yadav's son, Tejasvi Yadav, who was sworn in as deputy chief minister, was with Nitish Kumar when two Bihar stalwarts met again last night, after nearly 5 years of acrimony. While replying to questions of BJP's attacks on him after the bitter split, Nitish Kumar told the media that now they will say whatever comes to their mind. They can say anything, it doesn't matter. Now even more will work now even more work will done under this government, he said. Nitish Kumar's separation from the BJP earlier this month followed the same pattern in which he had dumped the RJD in 2017 and had revived his alliance with the BJP, leaving the Yadavs in the lurch. In Mumbai, annual celebration of Lord Krishna's birth, Dahi Handi, has turned into a source of contention between the two Shiv Sena groups. In Mumbai, Thane, and other towns throughout Maharashtra, the opposing factions, one led by Chairman Minister Eknath Shinde, the other by Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray, have erected hoardings and banners bearing images of the party's founder, Bala Saheb Thackeray, and leader Anand Dighe. The Shinde faction has announced a prize of 2.51 lakh for the winning teams at their Dahi Handi events in Mumbai and Thane. while the winning team at the Thackeray Camps event in Thane will get a prize of 1.11 lakh. And at the event organized by the organization of Thane, Shiv Sena MLA Pratap Sarnayak carries total prize money of 21 lakh. The low pressure area formed over northeast and adjoining areas of east central Bay of Bengal, Bangladesh Myanmar coast has intensified into depression on Friday morning, adding to the woes of people already reeling under flood. As per IMD's regional center in Bhubaneswar, the system is likely to move west northwestwards and intensify into deep depression during the next 6 hours. With the latest development, the flood situation in Odisha is more likely to be serious. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh today interacted with the troops at Headquarters Inspector General Assam Rifles in Manipur. Shri Rajnath Singh commends them for performing their duty with courage and conviction and improving the security system in the state. On the occasion, Defense Minister said that the nation can achieve absolute potential only when its borders are safe, while urging the forces to keep the national flag high. State owned hydropower giant NHPC on Friday announced its plan to develop two hydroelectric projects of 750 MW and 450 MW in Nepal, for which it has inked a pact on Thursday in Kathmandu. This was it for today. Stay tuned for the latest news updates.